When Dara comes to realize the truth that she was discriminated by her own mother, it shocked her terribly and it even broke her emotionally. So, after the death of Tara, Bharati and Chandan is overcome by a feeling of guilt for having destroyed, especially on the part of Bharati for having destroyed her daughter's life. She tries to make amends by giving her daughter excessive love and care. She even bribes Rupa. Rupa is that typical neighbor girl whom Bharati bribes to befriend and to stay with Tara. And Rupa even once on one occasion said to Tara that I only came here because your mother asked me to. She bribed me to be your best friend. So, even in another occasion, we came to see Rupa has always been revealing the truths about their family. In this play, Dattani explores the incidents of female foeticide and infanticide, which are very prevalent, which are one of the worst social evils in Indian society. So through this play, he brings forth this point to Rupa's remarks. Rupa once said to Tara, like this, quoted for you. Since you insist, I will tell you. It may not be true, but the Patels in the old days were unhappy with getting girl babies. You know, dowry and things like that. So they used to drown them in milk. So, as stated by Rupa, it may not be true, but rumor has it that in the years passed by, Patels do not like baby girls. So this line spoken by Rupa reveals a lot about society's discrimination towards female child. So in this play, it can be said that infanticide has taken another form, where Tara, by depriving her of her privileges, pushed to the point of having mental breakdown and ultimately her tragic death. So more or less, we could say that it is infanticide, but not directly killing the female girl, but through social discrimination. Dr. Thakur also represents scientific knowledge in the hands of patriarchs. Patriarchs only become a tool for oppression or subjugation of women. So, in a patriarchal society like India, Dattani shows how various institutions contribute in perpetration of gender discrimination. We see this through the character of Dr. Thakur, who, as a doctor, is supposed to help others to preserve lives and to perform what is good. But at the same time, it only proves that he is not reliable even as a doctor. He still isn't guided by his medical knowledge in its best way, but he derives his own profit from it, and he still decide to perform surgery where the third leg is given to Chandan. He, as a doctor, could have stopped that. He, as a doctor, knows very well that the leg switch is more beneficial for Tara, but he decides to do otherwise. So this play successfully highlights the plight of marginalized women in patriarchal society. The author Dattani touches vicious issues related to gender discrimination by taking the subject of Siamese twins. It shows how the conjoined twins who share the same womb are subjected to different treatment solely because of the difference of their gender. So Tara here emerges as an archetype, the icon of the Indian girl, who is vanquished and subdued in the factory of tradition and modernity. She represents every Indian girl child martyred by social system that controls the minds and actions of the people. At the end of the play, Chandan apologized to Tara and says, "Forgive me, Tara, forgive me for making it tragedy." And the play ends with the spirit of Tara and Dan hugging each other.